Hi everyone, welcome to my first video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a wacky cake, which is just a cool way of saying a really rich, moist, easy peasy vegan chocolate cake. I grew up with it, knowing it as a wacky cake. Otherwise it's known as a depression cake, because apparently in the Great Depression the housewives couldn't get hold of things like eggs and dairy, and kind of had to come up with a way to make a cake without them. And so this was born, and it's accidentally vegan, which is awesome. Yeah, so let's get started. I am using two 20cm cake tins, so making 2 layers, and I'm going to sandwich them together with a chocolate ganache. You can halve the recipe and make it into just a 1-layer sort of tray bake. I will link recipes below for 3 different types of icing: a buttercream, a ganache, and a glaze. And the glaze works really well if you do a tray bake, a single layer tray bake. So let's get started. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm gonna add 360 grams of cake flour. I have sifted it. That's just because I had lumps in my cocoa powder. This is 160 ml of cocoa powder, 2 cups of sugar, 5 ml of salt, a teaspoon, and 2 teaspoons of bicarb. Okay, those are your dry ingredients. Now I'm adding the oil. I'm using coconut oil, but you can use sunflower oil or whatever light tasting oil you have. And that is 160 ml, so 2/3 of a cup. I'm adding 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence and 500 ml of warm water. And I'm just going to whisk that up. Try not to mess everywhere. Right at the end, what you want to do is add your vinegar. So this is 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. It's going to start reacting with the bicarb, and this is what's going to make it rise really nicely. This is why you don't need eggs. So mix it really well so there's no lumps. easypeasy.com. And then I've got 2 20cm tins, which I have greased. So I'm just going to halve the mixture between the 2 tins. Okay, so I've divided the mixture between the 2 tins, and they're going into a hot oven, 190 degrees for about half an hour, 35 minutes. You want to check, and once a toothpick comes out clean, you're good to go. No. Add them together and put it into the microwave on 20-second increments to melt it really slowly. You don't want to get the heat up a lot, otherwise it will ruin your ganache. But just 20-second increments, and I'll see you when it's melted. The secret to getting this ganache nice and thick is to put it in the fridge once it's melted. Stir it until it's really smooth and glossy, and put it in the fridge, stirring it every now and again until it becomes thick. Then what you do is you use a hand beater and you whip it. And then it should come out really nice and spreadable.